Hey, what's up everyone? Trent here. Thanks so much for clicking on. I hope you're excited for the upcoming long 4th of July weekend and have some great plans queued up with friends and family. I personally don't have anything planned, which means I'll probably end up in my pool with a copious amount of White Claw, ice, and hopefully good food later on in that day. By way of a quick agenda in this video here today, we have a channel update that I'm going to start with. I'm then going to get into the meat of the video, and I realized today that there's something that had held me back for years that still holds me back, that holds some of my friends and colleagues and people around me back from reaching their potential. And I finally feel like I understand the concept well enough to verbalize to you, and I think it's going to be really worthwhile to stick around and listen to that. And then finally, I have a personal update. I like to be as transparent and open and honest about what's going on with me, my life, both professionally and personally. So if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to share that personal update and what that means for the future of the channel. The channel update, we reached 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support. I keep saying this in the community tab and on some of the comments, but I really wouldn't be here without any of you guys, your support, you watching the videos. It means the world to me. This is video 285 just in the last year. And for years, I never made videos because I was scared of what people thought. When I first started putting myself out there and making videos, people made fun of me. People said, you're wasting your time. People said, hey, this is so stupid. Why are you talking about personal finance and you're not even rich? And then I realized, wait, I need to talk about sales because that's what I know a lot about and I love doing it. I'm gonna do it forever. At least that's the plan. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate 2,000 subscribers. Your support means the world to me. And if you could take a second now to hit the like button below, it actually marginally increases my happiness the more likes we get. So if you want to support the channel, it really helps. The number one success secret that may be holding you back or that nobody talks about is this right here. I was talking to my friend today at work. I like to call my friends sometimes middle of the day, folks I work with or may not work with. I call him and I say, hey, what's up, man? Like, how are you doing? What's going on? He's like, I'm good, I'm good. I hit my quota for the quarter. I'm like, oh, that's great, that's great. I'm like, how you looking for next quarter? He's like, yeah, I kind of need to get some pipeline. I need to get it going. Like many of you, you're looking ahead to the start of July, start of Q3. You're excited for that long weekend. And many of you may be in a similar position to my friend. He's like, yeah, I'm going to hit it really hard on Thursday. I'm going to set the tone, strive for greatness this Thursday, July 1st. And then you know what? I'll probably take it easy Friday. Actually, I may take the day off. We have Monday off work, and then Tuesday I'll probably still be recovering. So probably Wednesday I'll be hit it, but no, my manager's out today. You know what? Maybe next Thursday. And that feeling, that thought he's describing is complacency. And I'm not saying that to make fun of him. I feel that as well each and every day. When I sit down at my computer desk and I say, I gotta make some calls, naturally my mind says, Trent, stop, this is gonna be hard. I feel resistance. And then I tell myself this narrative of, oh, I've made 40,000 cold calls. It's okay if I don't call right now because you know what? I know that I can turn the switch when I need to. Just like my friend, he's saying, you know what, I'll dabble, I'll put my feet in the water a little bit this Thursday, and then in a couple days, starting next week, I'll flip the switch. If you're able to flip that switch and really start sprinting, then that's a special talent. That means you're gifted, that means you really are focused, you have the discipline and the skills to back it up. But if you're like me and like a lot of people out there, you can't always flip the switch. So the mental shift that I realized, and the one thing that was holding me back for so long, was rather than thinking that I should put off really showing up and being all in and going hard, I adopted the mentality that I'm in it now. I'm in it now. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for anything. There's nothing holding me back. There's no resistance. That mentality you tell yourself. Think about that thing you want to start. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, podcast, blog, whatever, or think about in your own sales job or personal life. Hey, I want to go talk to that girl, but you know what? Maybe I'll do it next week. Or hey, let me go make my sales calls, but you know what? I'll just take the rest of the day off, and then starting Monday, I'll hit it really hard. Start of next month, I'll start doing my push-ups. Start of the new year, you know what? I'll get on my workout regimen. It's so easy as us as humans, and I feel it, people around me feel it, and you say, I'm just gonna put it off because I know I want it, and the idea of achieving it sounds nice, but I'm not quite ready to face that resistance, to really put in the work needed. And what I realized was that once you flip your mental shift from saying, I'm gonna wait to go on to I'm in it now. I'm looking for the struggle. I'm looking for the hardship. I'm trying to go meet that challenge head on. Once you adopt that mentality, you start to become a lot more dangerous, and you start to actually start taking action towards what you want. When I started facing that resistance today, and I felt like I wanted to close my computer, not make my calls, I said, you know what, let me just start making calls. All it takes is one step in the right direction. If you're starting to start an e-commerce site and you say, you know what, I'm gonna start next month. I'm gonna stop drinking as much and I'm actually gonna do it. You end up, you won't do it. You'll fall in your old habits. Just take one small step in the right direction, just a little bit of action, and start to make a little progress. Momentum is such a powerful force. And let me tell a story about that. This YouTube channel, speaking of 2,000 subscribers, and when I think about what it took inside my mind to make this channel, think about this. On YouTube, every idea has already been talked about. Every skit, everything has already been done. It's really up to the individual creator to be unique. So you've heard everything. So as a creator, it's really hard to get started because it's like, what am I gonna do, reinvent the wheel? It's already been made 1,000 times. Initially for this channel, I called my mom years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I said, hey, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Like, I really wanna make videos. I would always film my friends in college with a GoPro. I always loved making videos, and I liked trying to tell a story, and I liked helping people, but I never did it. I would maybe make a video and upload it, and then I would stop. I would never stay consistent, and then I would distract myself with other things and say, you know what, I'll start it then, I'll do that then. And then I started my career, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna start a channel, but then I found myself partying literally every Friday, Saturday, and then you're back in the loop of working. Until one day, and to be honest, this isn't necessarily the best look, but I was watching a video on YouTube, and this YouTuber, Graham Stephan, he's a personal finance guy, I saw on his channel that he made over $1 million. $1 million, not selling anybody anything, solely by ad revenue, by getting enough views, enough attention, enough traction to his channel to get paid that much. And I was so mind blown that I said, he's no smarter than me. He doesn't deserve it any more than you or I gotta go for this thing. And then literally that day, that week, I said, I'm gonna do it. And I got a camera, started with my GoPro, started with just whatever audio I had. It didn't need to be perfect. And then I made a video. And then I made another video. And then I made another video. Next thing you know, I made 285 videos. And now you have momentum. Now it's rolling. Now it's easy to say, oh, Trent, you're getting paid 10, 20 bucks a day solely from ad revenue now. Like, that's great. Let me jump on the bandwagon now. But it wasn't always like that. And I was gonna continue on that path of never doing it until I said, you know what, I can't put this off. I just gotta do it. I gotta figure it out. I gotta start taking action, and I gotta stay consistent, because the hard part is starting. The harder part is staying consistent and keep going over time. So whatever your thing may be, whether it's in your personal life, professional life, side hustle, mental health, physical health, whatever it may be, start taking action. Write down, what are you putting off that you know you need to be doing, and go do it. Start taking action towards it, and promise you, your future self will thank you for that. Finally, the personal update. I live downtown Dallas, and I am moving. I'm staying in the state of Texas. I love Texas, and the reasons I love Texas is I like the no income tax, I like the warm weather year round, I like the people, and it's just a good state. I like the politics. I'm not a big politic guy, but I like the politics. We were very early on of getting rid of the mask. Restaurants were open very early on as well, which I like that. I'm moving to Plano, Plano, Texas. And when I first moved to Dallas and new hires would come to my office, I would say, you don't want to live in Plano. Plano sucks. There's nothing going on in Plano. You want to live downtown and just suck up and do the commute. The more I've been here, this will be coming up in July. This will be my 3-year work anniversary. And I feel like I've grown so much as a person, and I now know what I want. And a lot of people, if I were to ask you right now, for those of you still watching, probably a handful of you, what do you want? Would you be able to clearly answer that? And I know exactly what I want. I have long and short-term goals. And in the short term, I want to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers. I want this channel to be able to pay for my living expenses. And then really the end goal and dream is for this channel to provide me with more income than my software sales shop. I love what I'm doing in my software sales shop. My short-term goals are to hit my quota each and every quarter, to promote up the ranks, and then to one day put myself in the best position to become a CEO at a public company. All these are steps, all these are stages. It's gonna take a lot of time, but I know exactly what I want. And right now, I'm hyper-focused on work and I'm hyper-focused on health. Relationships are suffering. I don't have much of a social life, and from a dating standpoint, that's non-existent. I have a small group of friends, talk to a small group of friends and family, and that's all I need right now, and I can live with that. I can be a bit more, not necessarily lonely, but I can accept isolation because I'm focused on making a video each and every day and then showing up and bringing my best self to my software sales shop so I can maximize my potential. Those are the reasons why I'm moving to Plano, because I'm gonna move to a place that's quiet. There's no distractions. And when I look back in a year from now, when my lease is up in 503 days at the end of my lease in November 22nd, 2022, and I'll have no excuses as to why I didn't achieve my goals. So I'm going for it. I know what I want. That's a personal update. I wanted to let you guys know. Expect a lot more from me, a lot more updates. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.